Well, I'm back at the creek, ready to get some gold. I got this spot picked out that should be pretty good. So I'm gonna try to do 100 pans today, see how much gold I can get. So smash the like button and let's get to it. So there's a recent video called Gnarled Wood Gold, and I'm gonna leave a card at the top so you can check that out after this video. But we got this tree stump. I have no idea how old it is. I think it's pretty old. It's got all this gravel on top of it. You can see this thing is submerged 70% of the year. And so I've never found it, even though I've been here many, many times. So in that last video, I was working around here. I did pretty well. So I'm gonna use my hand dredge today and my shovel and my pan over there. And we're gonna try to do 100 pans and keep going down, see if the gold gets even better. We're starting to get down there now. There we go, look at that. My first test pan I took from this side of the stump, and let's take a look at the result here. And let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. You know, we got quite a few colors, quite a few. Couple little chunkier ones. There you go. Check that out. Let's do another pan from the same spot. See if it's better or worse. So I'm not even bothering with the snuffer. And everything just goes right in the pan like that. Got a nice comfortable spot to pan here. Perfect flat chair rock. The second pan from that spot also has gold, but it's not better than the first one, for sure. There's definitely several colors in there, but let's move to the other side of the stump and see if it's better or worse over there. But that's not a bad pan. I don't know if you can see the rusty color coming off of this material from all that iron sitting there oxidizing. And now we got the first pan from the upstream side, and it's definitely not as good at all. But there's still several colors, but even smaller and not quite as many. Well, I mean, there's still a lot. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, I mean, decent amount of colors, but smaller and not as many. So I did 2 pans from there. I'm going to do a second pan from there. I'm going to dig this whole thing out, but I'm just trying to figure out which side is going to be best for today. Well, the second pan from that side has a pretty good speck count, but it's the microscopic stuff. See if I can zoom in and focus. Look how many pieces of gold there are, but man, those are so tiny. So tiny. Maybe 40, 50 colors. Based on that, if I had to pick a side, I'd pick this side, but really I'm just going to get as deep as I can, and I think it's going to get better no matter which side I'm on. But let's keep going. Is this going to be the pan that has the nugget in it? Let's find out. Once you've got lots of practice panning, you don't even really need to look. You know exactly where everything is. Stratify, dip and lift. Stratify, dip and lift. Well, there's several colors in this pan. My first test pan from the backside, but man, they're even smaller than what I've been finding before. Ah, some tiny gold, but they're still gold, for sure, for sure. So we've done 2 pans from there, 2 pans from there, 1 pan from there. These were the best so far. Let's do 1 more there, and then a couple there, and then we'll decide, you know, which side to really go to town on. Got some animals up there making noise. Probably just birds. Birds or squirrels, or Sasquatch, one of the 3. Heads on a swivel. Oh yeah, there's a squirrel over there coming down to get a drink. What's up, homie? He's just down there chilling. He got his drink and then climbed back up the bank. Pan number 6, lots of specks, really small, not as good as what we were getting on the first couple pans. So now that I've decided that this is the best side to work, I'm not going to do a test pan every time. I'm going to check about every 5 or 6 pans. And I'm just gonna work this the rest of the day, trying to get down under those roots as much as I can and just see what happens. This right here is gonna be a test pan, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll it back and check it. So like I said, about once every 5 or 6 pans, we're gonna check it and try to get a speck count. Just so we know if we need to find another spot or keep going. So far, I think we're doing pretty good. 100 pans is a lot. I think I'm like, I don't even know how many in. I don't know, 15, something like that. I don't know if we're gonna get 100, but I'm gonna do my best. If I don't pan it down as far, I can probably do more. So that's about as far as I'm gonna pan it down. But since this is a test pan, I'm going to take it down further. Doo-doo. Check that out. Biggest piece of the day. Haven't even tried to roll it back. Multiple chunky pieces. Let's go. We're staying right here and we're going to work for the rest of the day. But we're still going to try to do 100 pans. But I'm staying in that spot. Look at that piece right there. It's got some nice shape and character to it. Let me see if it's a feeler or not. Oh yeah. It's definitely a feeler. Is it a picker? No. Not a picker. No, not a picker. Just a sticker. Look at that. It's nice. All right. Well, it was time for a test pan. And that's what I'm looking for right there. That's the kind of test pan I want to see. Look at that piece right there that's chunky. It's got some mercury on it. Not quite a picker, but still the biggest piece of the day. So we are on it. We're on it. Let's keep going. It should be a pretty good day. All right. Okay, we're still on the gold, but it's definitely not as good as the last test pan we did. So, but that's not going to stop me from digging in the same spot. You know, not every test pan is going to be as good. We're still on the gold. There's still a couple dozen pieces in here, although they are super small, but let's keep going. You guys, there's a large animal up there somewhere. I just saw it moving around and it was black. So I don't know if it was a black bear or not, but I'm definitely ready to protect myself if I need to. I don't think it's going to come down here. Let's listen. Anytime you see a large black animal, you probably want to have this attached to your belt. Doesn't do you any good if it's in your bag. Well, 100 pans is out of the question. I'm not going to make it. I'm at 57 pans right now, and I'm worn out. But I'm going to go ahead and do one more pan and just see if we're still on the gold, so I know next time I come out if it's worth it working the spot or not. So let's do one more pan, check it out, and then we're going to head home. This rock right here is coming home and it's going into the crusher. I've seen some videos where Tim Ellis has been, you know, close to where I'm at now, and he's taking the stuff that's got these giant holes in it like this. Even though it looks kind of plain other than those holes, that's where he was finding some good gold. So I'm taking this one home. I'm crushing it up. So here's my test pan. This is pan number 58 on the day, and look at that. That's a good test pan. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit longer. You can see that's some really small gold, but there's a good amount of it. I'm gonna do a few more pans. I can maybe stay like another hour. Well, you can't really tell how far I've gotten because the water's so murky, but I'm all the way underneath through the root system. These go down quite a ways. I've got up underneath all of them, so it's looking pretty good. So this is pan number 61, like a Roger Maris home run. And it's not crazy, but look at that. We got some bigger ones showing up. Bling bling. We got gold. Cha-ching. Nice pan. Alright, there's pan number 69. That's going to be the last pan of the day. I'm going to head home. We got some chunky stuff in there, but lots of flour as well. Can't wait to see how we did. So let's go to the gold room and find out. We interrupt this regularly scheduled programming to bring you a special presentation and find out who the winner of the October Patron and Member Reward is. So let's check it out. I usually like to start off with a base of authentic, assorted, plus 20 mesh Georgia sluice box concentrates. All different kinds of heavies in there, from garnets to kyanite to hematite to magnetite. Different types of schists and gneisses and hunks of quartz. And also organic matter, apparently. Alright. Nobody wants pay dirt that's too easy, so of course we got to go ahead and add some nice black sand for you, both magnetic and non-magnetic. Make it a little more challenging. I picked out a few different interesting stones for you, and I'm not sure what mineral all these are. I think that's some type of agate. That's pretty cool looking though. This is a big heavy garnet, super heavy. But the crown jewel of this one is going to be a Herkimer diamond, so check that out. All right, let's go ahead and add some gold. What do you say here? What do you say? We're going to put this little picker on there real quick. So that picker comes in at almost 0.1. Let's see what else we got. Shooting for 1 gram. It looks like we're almost short. We got just about 1 gram left. Oh, look at that. 1.04 grams of gold. Let's add that to the pay dirt. All right, there you have it. Let's find out who the winner is. All right, here we go. All the members and patrons are at the starting line, and they're off. So let's see who's gonna win. Nobody's really coming out front yet. Let's see. Nobody's coming out as a clear winner right now. Here comes Chris Meek. Here comes Ken Shivers. He's taking off. He's pulling away. Number 14 is reaching the finish line for the win. Ken Shivers. I spelled your name wrong, but it's still you, and you are the winner. Congratulations, Ken. Sorry for misspelling your name. I'll get it right next time. But if you want a chance to get a cool reward like this next time, you can just hit that join button right below on the video or join my Patreon. And the link to that's in the description. Patreon.com/Rookie Gold Prospector. And I appreciate it if you go check it out and support the channel. And let's get back to the program. All right, let's check out this snuffer dump. See what we got here. Oh, look at that. Look at that gold right there. That's looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got some shiny gold today. That's a decent amount. I mean, we might be talking 0.4 maybe. That's my guess. What do you think? I think 0.4. What do you think? What do you think? Let me spread it out for you to see. Oh, look at all that gold. Look at all that gold. Pretty good day. All right, let's look at it this way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that gold. We got gold. Okay, let's see what we got here. Tear it out on grams and let's weigh it up. And check that out. Almost half a gram. Almost half a gram. Man, that's some small gold, though. Let's zoom into that and take a look. Let's see here. Wow. Let's scoot that a little closer. That's some tiny, tiny stuff. But wow, almost half a gram. Check that out. Well, that's going to do it. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the join button to become a member or join my Patreon. The links to that and all my other social media are in the description below. But I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.